GTA 6 is coming out in a couple months. Even now, however, we know a lot about the game, from the game mechanics to how the map looks, the setting and so much more. In this video I'll give you a list of every important detail we know so far before the game is even out. Let's go! The wanted system can go up to 6 stars. When the police is chasing you, they will know different parts about you, the clothes you wear, the car you drive and your face. All this is represented by tiny icons underneath the wanted level. When you are wanted, there will be a police bubble on the minimap you need to get out of. Once you do, your stars will start flashing. Unlike GTA 5, now you only get a wanted level if police witnesses the crime. If they do, you get a wanted level and a text saying crime reported. If you lose the cops, your wanted stars become red. You also get an indication on the screen about what they know about you and that they are searching for you. If you commit a crime, the cops will be searching for you in that area. You can of course leave that area, but if you return to it a minute later, that region will still be marked red and you'll get your wanted level back, but in red color, even if you lost it before. When you enter a vehicle, you now see an icon showing its health and a different one showing how much fuel is in the car. These get grayed out after a few seconds. Vehicles you enter will have varying amounts of fuel, they'll not always be full. When your car gets damaged, it will start smoking and the little engine icon will turn yellow as opposed to green. When approaching a gas station, if you park next to one of the pumps, a services icon will appear. If you hold a button, you get two options. One is to refuel the car and another one is to repair it. Your health and stamina meters will show up only when you get hurt or you are using stamina. Each hit with your fist will lower your stamina. If you get dazed and your stamina meter is full, you will not stumble, but your stamina meter will deplete fully. When pulling people out of a car, you can lose stamina, meaning that if you have no stamina, you cannot steal vehicles. There's an honor system, the more people you kill, the more it depletes. The minimap will not show up if you are on foot, so if there's an enemy, they'll be represented by a directional symbol on the screen. There are two places you can store money, both cash on your person and in your house. When aiming with a weapon, you get an extra bar which is similar to Dead Eye from Red Dead Redemption. There's a weapon wheel where each weapon is placed in a square, but there's also a second wheel for items. You can now carry healing and Dead Eye increasing items like pills. You can also drop weapons from the weapon wheel. You can use your weapon wheel while driving a vehicle, giving you the option to choose which weapon or item you want at an instant. If you use too many pills, you become weaker temporarily. If you exit your personal vehicle, it will be marked on your map with a little J symbol on it. You can store weapons in the trunk of vehicles, there are 4 slots and a loadout option. Keys now exist. When approaching a car, you'll see a clone key option. You can open the hood of a car. When you get close to the front, an open icon appears on the hood. You also get a smash window option, meaning that you cannot simply hit it normally, you have to press a specific button for that. Shark AI is back, but if you crash into an NPC, they will drive after you and smash into you. They'll get out of a vehicle and use a melee weapon on you. Wrenches are in the game and they are a melee weapon. You can throw your melee weapon. You can grab people's weapons as you're fighting them. Jason can work out and he has personal gym equipment. You can play basketball and the ball has realistic physics. If you score, you can increase your focus meter. Windows will not break even if you throw a ball at them. The basketball will float in water. Jason can grab people. When you approach someone, you'll see a grab prompt above them. NPCs can lose their hats and glasses which fall to the ground. When an enemy drops their hat, you can pick it up and put it on your head. There are execution animations where the last punch activates a slow-mo mini cutscene. You can activate and deactivate flashlights on guns. You can now surrender while fighting people who are not even police officers. You can only carry one weapon of each type like in older GTA games. To use a new weapon, you gotta drop your existing one of the same type. You can now pick up dead bodies. There's a taser in the game called Shocker. Cal is a mission giver and he is marked with a C on the minimap. Excavators are in the game. You can kick bikes and the driver will fall off. There's a burger place, a restaurant and a bar you can visit. Police bikes have an extra symbol once you hop on them. It's a GPS tracker giving other cops your location so they can find you easier. You can dive underwater and your clothes become wet when you touch some. Birds can fall to the ground for seemingly no reason at all. Birds can land on short yellow poles. When approaching NPCs, you can greet or taunt them. Once a person dies, you have the option to loot them for money and pills. There are many more boats in one place than what we have seen in previous GTA games. The number of vehicles driving on the street is massive, even if you're super high up on a plane or helicopter. Helicopters will spawn on top of buildings onto helipads. Cinematic camera exists in planes. You can change the radio in planes. There are 14 radio stations. There are 2 radio options, normal radio and on-demand radio. You can mute and unmute the radio music with a button. NPC helicopters will fly around this city. Bullet holes remain on walls for a while after you shoot them. Jason can change clothes, trim his beard and get a haircut. Above the last car you drove there will be a tiny car icon letting you know which car is yours. When stealing a car you can tap a button, making you steal it faster. The handling of cars looks like a mix of GTA 4 and GTA 5. It's not as arcadey as GTA 5, but not as loose as GTA 4 either. Unique stun jumps are back since there is a very convenient gravel pile. You can enter a convenience store and there will be an option to talk to the staff member. From there you can buy food like a glazed donut for $3. Hair physics are insane, they flop around after a punch in a very realistic way. If you assault a staff member you get a text saying, "The staff here won't provide services right now." You can rob the cash register and each stack of money can be individually picked up, it's not a bag anymore. You can choose to close the door if it's already opened. The day-night cycle lasts for 144 minutes, it was 48 minutes in GTA 5. When NPCs are scared, they hold each other. When you crash into something like, let's say, a truck, a slow-mo cinematic cutscene plays. If your car is too damaged, your wheel can fall off. You can put waypoints on the map, which appear on the minimap. TVs in the world can play different things like showing people just talking, playing basketball, giving interviews, and so on. Strip clubs exist, in them you can find topless dancers, dancers in cages, twerking dancers and places you can buy drinks at. Some of the signs you can see in the strip clubs are: no laughing at dancers, your daughter might work here, no coming on the dancers, and you touch it, you pay for it. Fishing rods exist in the game, there are certain places on the map you can fish at. Once you reach a fishing spot, some text will pop up on the screen letting you know about it. Binoculars also exist and you can use them in the strip club. When you aim them at a stripper, they'll comment on it positively. If you however use them on naked people outside a club, some will be okay with it, some will be slightly annoyed and others will try to hit you. Jason can piss and after pissing a small heart icon appears on the right side. Boats can now be towed and driven to a body of water. Random events are back, one being a guy filling his truck with gas, although there is no indication on the map to draw your attention to it. When a person tries to steal your car, you'll be able to tap a button to make them stop. The wasted screen is much more generic as it is in GTA 5, it would just be a white text on the red background. Dismemberment is back from the older GTAs, when you run over a person their leg can be cut off. You can see random fighting jets flying around the city as you play, they are very fast. You can talk to strangers to me, there's a stranger button prompt on the bottom right. You don't have a minimap indoors, so on the screen you get a little dot pointing you in the direction of a character you can interact with. You can diffuse confrontations and making it worse by provoking people. Full nudity is in the game, both male and female. Pools exist and inside them you can see floaties like a flamingo and an inflatable donut. There's a nudist town where almost everybody is naked. People float in the water when they die. When you cause a ruckus at the pool area, it causes mass panic. The staff won't provide services anymore too. And these were 101 things we know about GTA 6 before it's even out. We of course know more, but they're not as significant. If this video helped you out, leave a like. Thank you for watching and a special thank you to Sean Pasca, Кейзнайс, Munish Polibdan, Jay, Badboy Hero, Hish, Jebediah, Takion Project, Lively Karin, Praise Dover, City Gwen, Pirated Gamer and everybody else.